Good morning. It's about 6 o'clock in New York City in the morning. The traffic is flowing very well. I've decided to monitor the skies this morning to see if I can see any UFOs or aliens. You know, you never know. At night I would monitor it or scan the skies. But I figure, hey, let me just check out this morning and see what happens. So in the distance, Manhattan, you can make out the outlines of the buildings, but there are no lights. So let's see. There's a lot of contrails in the sky. Let me see. I can see 1, 2, 3 contrails. As usual, to the left of what you're seeing is going to be New Jersey, and to the right of what you're looking at is going to be Brooklyn, and straight ahead would be Manhattan. As you can see where the World Trade Center used to be, it's right across the Hudson Bay. And that's it so far. As you know, New York City has a rich history of UFO sightings. So it's not uncommon or unusual for people to comment about their sightings in New York City. Well, a few people asked me, do I believe in UFOs? Well, most scientists now believe that life do exist out there in the universe. The debate is whether life is intelligent or has visited us. So mainstream scientists are coming around to the idea that UFOs do exist. And of course, if a majority of people claim they see UFOs, then that sets up a pattern, right? And patterns in science, actually, if something repeats itself over and over, that actually becomes a mathematical law. That becomes a theory. So if a lot of people see UFOs or UAPs or aliens, that actually can be a law until a theory turns into law. Theory until it's proven experimentally, and it's a law, science law. So hopefully you can see what's going on out there. It's, like I said, it's 55 degrees, nice and warm, and it's a bit cloudy, as you can see. Straight ahead, we only are able to make out the outlines, so possibly slightly hazy. So we're gonna watch, be vigilant and see what's out there. Obviously, the best time to look for UFOs would be, at night, because you can see the lights more distinctly. In the day, I mean, UFOs can camouflage themselves, so you won't see too much of a flashing bright light. So this is why people look at the skies in the evening, at night. Well, mostly when people, say they see UFOs, they always say they see three bright lights in a triangular shape, and they cannot explain that. Many prominent people, many famous people, many scientific people, with degrees in science, very intelligent, I've seen UFOs, and right now I'm trying to investigate. So it is mainstream now. So we will get to the bottom of it. Well, the difficult part of UFOs getting to us, or we getting to them, obviously is the vast distances in space, the vastness of space. And as usual, we all know that Einstein said that E equals mc squared, and we cannot travel faster than the speed of light. But I put it to you, why can't we not travel faster than the speed of light? For example, we right now can create a sun in the lab, a star in the lab, with the technology that we have, right? So why can't we not try to travel faster than light speed? We all have our ideas, and so far the ideas put out by the science world. The science world is warp speed, wormholes, but these things have not been proven yet that it's possible. So why can't you come up with your own ideas? Right? You observe situations out there, you see things, so you can, be intuitive. You say, well, if this happens, then there's a possibility that, this can happen, and you can solve the puzzle. Look, right now we have the Large Hadron Collider that's smashing particles together, elementary particles, almost at the speed of light. And in the past, there was a sense of dread that the Large Hadron Collider will produce black holes. But it shows that we're not creating black holes, at least that's the explanation that we're given. So the scientists have a smug smile on their face, a smug smile. But who knows if we're creating black holes? And the black holes that are being created leaves our universe, our dimensions, and go into an intelligent being universe, automatically appearing. And that black hole that we are creating here are threatening them. So that would be one of the main reasons that they will come and visit us. Tell us to cut it out. Because they don't want our black holes we create here to destroy their universes. Right? So that's one possibility, that that alien species, intelligent species, will come and visit us. We are a threat to them. We have the Tunguska event in Russia, where there's no explanation. Some people say it was a meteorite or asteroid or some object from outer space smashed into Russia, destroying acres and acres and acres of forest. And there's no evidence now of what occurred. And you know, with all the technology, we can't come up with a viable explanation, or if it's viable, it's not provable. Right? So maybe there's a alien species like us out there in another universe who's conducting the same experiments like the Large Hadron Collider conducts. So their black holes that they create end up in our universe and created a Tunguska event. So it's just an idea out there. My idea that I came up with, but one never knows, right? You can come with your own ideas. Oh yes, let's go back to these three lights that people see, that the aliens, the UFO coming, down with the UFOs. Well, if we can create a sun, like I previously mentioned, why can we not create a universe? So we will be able to create the universe, and the universe, the principles behind the universe creation, so far as we know it, is that you gotta have almost infinite pressure, almost infinite density, almost infinite energy, everything compressed to one point, one singular point. And then something happened, and it just exploded, and that's what created the Big Bang. So why can't we create these universes? We know the principle. We just have to make sure that we have the technology and create these universes. So if we put three universes side by side, right? And we create three Big Bangs. Then we have, in between now, we're gonna have what you may call, I would call it, say, a zone of where space expands so rapidly, it can expand faster than the speed of light. Yeah. So maybe that's what's happening, because we've seen three lights, and then between the three lights is an object. So we don't know if these are my concept. That's what my concept is. In between these three lights is actually the physical alien craft, UFO, right? So they're traveling through expanded space, surrounded by these three universes, and that's how they're able to get here. So it's good to hear your ideas and how you perceive faster than light travel can occur. Well, so far there's nothing in the sky. Still here, still looking. Traffic is moving very nicely as usual. So early in the morning. So let's hear about your ideas. Well, I see no activity except all these contrails in the sky. And these planes are going to JFK Airport and LaGuardia Airport, to my right. Very early morning flights. But looking for UFOs during the day. Can be as important as looking for them at night. So why would they only travel at night and not during the day, right? One other topic I'm going to touch is why can't you not win the Nobel Prize in Physics, right? As I said before, you can see patterns out there, observations, usual observations that everybody sees, but with a little intuition, you can come up with a revolutionary idea that is revolutionary. You can analyze it and you can come up with a theory, right? Revolutionary analytic theorist. That's what you should, call yourself. There's a lot of things out there. For example, the alien question, the UFO question, that can be done with people with, with some intuition, come up with new ideas. You can do it. Let me tell you about a little story. I believe about 300 years ago, there was a Marquis, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, Marquis, Emily Du Châtelet. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. So she was interested in science, physics, and stuff like that. This is like 280, 300 years ago. So at that time, Newton said that energy equal mass times velocity. Energy equal mass mv. Energy equal mv. Carl Leibniz says, well, you know, I believe energy, because kinetic energy was known at that time. Kinetic energy was equal to 1/2 mv squared. So Leibniz says, listen, I'm going to square the energy and say, well, energy equal mv squared. You see, a little intuitive thinking. So, Madame Châtelet agreed with Leibniz, and then she proposed, she says, listen, if a beam of light comes through your window and light has mass, and from the equation E equal mv squared, the speed of light is v squared so fast that energy equal the mass times the mass of the beam of the ray of light, or the beam of light, times the velocity squared, would destroy the room, possibly the whole world. Depends how much mass you're working with. And that was a great, profound idea, because actually what she says was light was massless. And 200 or whatever years later, Einstein's famous equation, E equal mc squared, is similar to E equal mv squared. And he, of course, was proposed, or one of those, people who say, one of the scientists, physicists who says that, well, light has to be massless. So that's the idea behind that. Madame Châtelet proposed that way back then. Leibniz proposed equal mv squared, but they don't get much credit, because the powers to be claim that they did not correlate energy with the production of mass. So although their science was sound and they were right, but they don't get credit for that. But Madame Châtelet should now win the Nobel Prize in Physics. Definitely. She should be a winner right now. She should be proposed. So same with you with your ideas. Right? Observations, patterns, and that's what gives us our laws, mathematical laws, physics theory laws, stuff like that. Well, nothing in the sky. Well, you know, you can't give up. It's in the morning, I don't know, maybe around 6:30. So, all right, I'll keep looking. Traffic moving nicely. Soon it'll come to a standstill. Expressway would be no more. It'll be the slowway highway. All right, so I'll let you go. I'm gonna have another cup of coffee. Keep monitoring the skies, scanning the skies. See what's out there. I mean, soon the sun, you should be seeing the sun in all its glory, but it's a little cloudy out there, so it's going to be a little difficult for the sun. And I'll leave this little tidbit with you. Just, you know, you think about things. So if I were to say to you, let's take all the rubbish out of the universe. And what I mean by rubbish is all the planets, galaxies, stars, energy, photons, protons, neutrons, quarks, fermions, dark energy, dark matter, black holes, and leave a real emptiness. You take a gravity, you take every single thing. And you take a beam of light and you shoot it through just space alone. Would this beam of light travel faster than the speed of light, remain the same, or be slower? When we take all the rubbish, every single force and particle, and possibly space itself, because space obviously would have a mass to it. It has to have a mass, right? So that's a question. Hopefully I can get some answers from whoever's watching. And then you can say, well, how can I prove it? Prove what's happening? Well, that's another discussion I have, and I'm scanning for UFOs. Just seeing some contrails. All right. Nothing here. Go up a little. Nada. Well, see the blue sky up there. Slightly cloudy up there, blue sky. And coming further down across the Hudson Bay. Right? You can see how gray it is, how the Manhattan is just outlined out there, no lights. Good. How gray it is. Alright, I'll be signing off. So I'll keep looking, hopefully you keep looking, and hopefully you can come up with some good ideas on space travel, time travel, origins of aliens and UFOs. Because obviously we cannot be the only being in this vast universe, or possibly more universes out there. Alright, thank you.